Good morning. Good morning. Morning. It's an exciting day. We've got to get home so that we can go and see if my camera is going to be delivered. I have to sign for it, so I need to be home. So just dropped Max off at daycare. We've done swimming. Let's go. It's a risk, but I'm stopping for coffee. Here we are. Yes, there's a park. Yes, that means I haven't been yet, which means I'm going to be home for the delivery. I'm so excited. Sorry. Thanks. Oh, nothing to sign? No. Oh, okay, thanks. Man, not what I thought. Of course, I ended up being on the phone to my sister when the delivery guy came, and I pressed the record button and it was like facing the sky. So I missed the actual delivery, but here it is. I've only undone the box, but okay, let's look. Plastic packaging, receipt, packing slip. It's here, okay. There we go. It's so light. Wow, look at that pretty box. This is so exciting. All right, let's see. PowerShot G7X. Okay, what's in here? Ooh, Canon Collective Workshops. See where your curiosity takes you. Warranty card. Getting started guide. It's like a little book. It's got all the information in various languages. It's actually only like 3 pages of English. Power cord. Battery charger. And then, oh, battery. Is that the same kind of battery as the other one? Maybe. NB13L, I'll have to check. Wristlet band, and then here it is. Here it is. Oh, it is the silver one. Look. Oh, like black and silver. It's so pretty. Okay. Wow. I'm so excited. Okay, and the screen flips up. So that's awesome. So the controls. Just a little bit different. Yeah, a little bit more like printed. Okay, there we go, and there's the top. So on the G7X, the speaker is on the top. So when you hold it, you have to hold it on the side like this, and that actually helps you to keep it more stable. Because if you hold it like this, you cover the speaker. All right, let me go get the other one. So I'm gonna actually do a little comparison. I mean, I'm not really a tech review channel, so if you're watching this and you're thinking that I'm a tech review channel, I'm not. This is just, I'm just a, you know, I'm trying to be a filmmaker or a video creator. I'm just a mum. I'm not just a mum. I'm a mum. I'm a mum vlogger, I guess you would call it. Why can't I open this? I'm a mum vlogger. My videos are normally about travel and family life, you know, that sort of thing. Okay, I'm just gonna, there we go. All right. Sure, it's got enough battery life in it to just power it up. Memory card in that way. I'm a bit, like my hands are a bit shaky. That's ridiculous. Just all excited. It's so light. Okay. Ready? Oh, okay, so it wants me to do the settings. But anyway, okay, so I'll do that in a minute. So this is my old one, my G7X Mark II. This is the case that I got for it. I'm gonna see if hopefully it still fits. Okay, so the case fits in the case. So, okay, that's better. I'll put the camera on a better tripod so that you can see my whole face, because I realized that before I was overexcited and set it up so that it was cutting off my head. So I'm just gonna put this thing on. So you can see why this would be so exciting if you made videos with kids, because it's so much easier to just like grab and take video with something this size. So this is the other one. They're almost identical in size. I obviously had the black. They look, yeah. So if you have a look there, you can sort of see that there's actually this bit here is a like it must be a better audio pickup. So there's, in terms of differences, there's now also on this one, there's a mic input. So I can actually plug in a mic and get even better audio, which is very exciting. There's that. And there's also a few more settings on the top wheel. So yeah, I'm very excited. It's going to take me a little bit of getting used to, I think. I just checked and it's the same battery as the old one. So I now have 3 batteries that I can use for this thing. And so unlike the M50, which I'm currently filming on, that battery tends to last like a long time, a couple of days of, well, I found that it lasts a really long time. Whereas the battery on this doesn't last as long. So I do remember like really needing that second battery a lot. So now that I've got 3, it's going to be awesome. That means I may not even have to take the charger when we go away, like for a day or 2 if I'm going to be filming. Because the whole purpose of this is that I want to do a lot more travel videos. So hi, this is my first ever video on the new Canon G7X Mark III. I'm so excited to have this camera. It means a whole new lease of life for my YouTube channel. And this video is brought to you by the M50. That's the one that I'm using now. I'm all set up. So this is what you're seeing there. Isn't that cool? This is my fluffy audio thing. So I should be able to use this on this camera. Oh, wow. So it actually says on the top here, I'm sure they probably all do, but it actually says on here, based on my memory card, I have 1 hour and 6 minutes of filming left. So that's cool. Let's see. So the menu systems are all very familiar. You can just click on here, shooting mode, video, movie recording quality, click on there. You've got options of full HD at 50 frames, full HD at 25 or 50, and 4K at 25. Let's put it on 4K and see whether it makes any difference to the... So this is my first little test of 4K. Just seems like the same amount. It doesn't seem like I need to zoom in or out, like it's not cropping it, I don't think. Well, that's kind of cool. High frame rate, enable at 100 frames per second. So let's see, let's do a little test. I've got my smoothie cup here. Got some Oatly. Right, so I'm gonna film at a high frame rate. I'm going to film this pouring in. Oops, spilt it. Oh, probably should look what I'm doing. First mistake I've made. So I automatically went to press the shutter button to record and it didn't work. So I just didn't record that spillage, which I now have to clean up. So there is a record button on the screen, or there's the record button at the back. So if you want to use the shutter, I'm sure you have to change a setting somewhere. That's a shame. All right, try again. Okay, I'm gonna put it on. This is my little mini tripod. Some people use a GorillaPod. I really don't find it to be that great because you can't get like a level, because I mainly am looking for flat surfaces. This does require like quite a big area, but it does sit it completely flat and it's got a rotating like a ball head on it. Yeah, so it's pretty easy for vlogging because I can just hold it, and this is what I use my M50 on, and I just hold it like this and you've got a little bit more reach. It's a little bit like a handle thing. It does have a bit of a pinch point though. This is a Manfrotto one. Like you can get your fingers caught. If you're not careful, it does pinch, but it does sit nice and flat like that. So hang on, let me show you. It does sit nice and flat like that. So I'm just going to do a test of, hang on, of the slow motion. Let's see. Okay. Is it still on? Okay, so it automatically turns itself off. Unlike the Canon, I can leave the dial, I can leave the lever switch, unlike the M50 where I leave the dial switch to on and the screen goes dark, this one actually turns itself all the way off. So there's another little difference to just get back used to. I know that the original, the G7X Mark II was the same. It's just a case of getting used to the different controls again. So I'm gonna make myself a protein shake. Apparently I'm not getting enough protein. I'm trying. Here we go. Press this down a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. A little bit better. There we go. Now that cuts my head off. I don't know. Can never get the right camera angles. Okay, so put that in. This is the L. McPherson Nourishing Protein. It's plant-based, so I find that whey proteins give me a pain in the tummy, just as a side note. So I use this one. The chocolate is really good. It's not too sweet either. All right, so get the lid on. Okay, so I'm gonna press, okay, so I can actually press record on the touch screen without having to find the button with my finger like on the back. See here, it's got a record button on the screen. So I can put that there, hit record, okay, and then shake it. So I'm just gonna shake it a little bit in front of the screen and see what that looks like. Okay, that'll do. 10 seconds. All right, so I'll play that back in the video editor and you'll be able to see what that looks like in a minute. And now I can drink that protein in a second. All right, so what else is there that I need to test out? I mean, there's so many features. There's so many features of this, and it's really going to take me a little while to really, so I'll just disable. So hang on, menu. So you go into high frame rate, click on it, it says enable, so you just click on it, it's all touch screen, and then you hit disable. And then it's showing as disabled, so that's all good. So then you can go back to the menu and that's all back to normal. It's got a movie self timer. Now that is cool because you can actually set the movie self timer for 2 or 10 seconds, which is actually really good for like things where you want to set up like your video, set the camera down, hit the record button and then walk away. So it might take you 2 or 3 seconds to get to where you want to be if you're doing like a B-roll kind of shot. So that would be really handy. I can totally see that I would utilize that. Sound recording is on auto. I don't know much about sound recording, so to be honest, I don't really know. I just leave it on auto. Remote control, you can have a remote control. You can actually use the Canon Connect app as your remote control on your phone. So if you want to take photos of yourself or whatever, like whatever. There's time lapse. Okay, time lapse movie, so you can do that. Then you can fix it like there's different scenes that you can select, or you can customize it. There's also a video snapshot, and that says disable, but it's not highlighted. So I think I need to have it in a different mode perhaps, or a different setting. Exposure compensation, auto, like ISO, auto highlight, ND filter is off. You can actually put the ND filter to on. So it's got a built-in ND filter, which is actually for when you're filming in daylight, like in direct sunlight and things like that. If you've got that set to on, it will actually help you to, it will help the footage look better. Got all different white balances and light settings. So if you're filming in the bathroom or somewhere with like a red light versus here I'm filming underneath my kitchen lights, you can actually change the settings so it will actually look more like natural light. Okay guys, see you tomorrow for another video. Tomorrow is my Adelaide vlog. Just a little like put together little montagey thing from our time when we went to Adelaide a few weeks ago. It's funny because I was editing it last night and I've got long hair in it, so it's kind of weird because I literally got it cut like the couple of days after we got home. So that's going to be kind of like weird seeing that. But anyway, we had fun in Adelaide. It was really cool. So if you want to see that, yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye.